Hello everyone and welcome back to another classic challenge video. Today I have something very special for you guys. It is a deck that I created myself. Now, I say created myself, I took a little bit of inspiration from a deck that I saw. It was a Fireball bait deck with Spear Goblin Hut. Now I did not include Spear Goblin Hut in this deck, but I think it is quite a bit different from the one that I was inspired by. So this deck is a Royal Hogs deck. It has a lot of cards you typically don't see very often. Fireball Bait does pretty great in this meta as well because of, well, mostly because everybody is running the Fireball. So they are compelled to use it versus everything. And also Fisherman is very popular in the meta too. And it can't pull like 5 things at once. So we do get a nice lock on with this Flying Machine here. It's able to deal some decent damage. I kind of react too slow. I did not know what he had, but I did not want to use my Barbarians unless I had to. Because Barbarians are an amazing ground defense. I was pretty sure at this point that he did have Giant Double Prince. He already showed me Dark Prince, Miner, and Ewiz. So he does go with the Double Prince here. I go for Rascals, so I am able to get off the delivery in time. Unfortunately, they both do connect to the Boy Rascal. I place a Heal Spirit there, gaining my Girl Rascals enough time to finish off the Prince and allow us not to take any damage there. Pretty great defense. So in this deck, I want to do a deck building tutorial because a lot of people are having trouble with that. With Clan Wars 2. In case you didn't notice, I'm having to be a little bit quieter because I do have, or it is in like the middle of the night and I don't want to annoy the crap out of my neighbors. So he just fireballs those pigs and I go Rascals here to take care of everything. Rascals are an amazing defensive card. On offense, they can take the tower if your opponent does ignore them. So keep that in mind if you do feel like pushing with Rascals. Zappies are really good in this matchup. I don't know why he's not fireballing them. I guess he wants to save it for pigs, but that's obviously the wrong decision. Flying Machine is able to take care of the Mega Minion. It gets a few shots off on the tower. We go with Zappies in the bottom right, or bottom left, excuse me. And Flying Machine in the middle. Flying Machine is really good in this deck. It dies. Dang it! I can't talk. Did you guys hear that? Sounds stupid. But as I was saying, Flying Machine can get a lot of value in this deck because it often baits out the Fireball. Because it does die in one hit from the Fireball. I want to get a Flying Machine here, and I want to get a Royal Delivery down because he's just spamming. Royal Delivery is amazing at stopping huge monster pushes like that. It deals tons of damage to all the troops, and I did not want to place anything more here to defend this, but I did have to if I did not want to take a ton of damage. So Zappies coming down the left lane. As you can see, the Zappies have gotten a decent amount of damage on the left lane. He decides to fireball the Heal Spirit instead of just trying to fireball the Hogs. So we do end up getting a decent amount of damage on the tower. And so Flying Machine is able to clean up the Ewiz and Dark Prince. We have Rascals and Flying Machine counter pushing. Thought he might finish fireball there. So I do just go with the pigs. Ewiz takes care of that. I knew that one Zappy would stop the Prince with the help of the Flying Machine. I go here to bait out a fireball and then split them. I knew he could not fireball everything even if he wanted to, so he does miss 2 of the barbs. They get up the tower, and we are able to take our first victory. So yeah, 9-1. Today I was kind of getting bored of the meta, so I decided to make some good decks, some good off-meta decks that counter the meta. This is the second one. I'm deciding to record it first because I thought, you know what, I don't even know why. I'm pretty sure I'm planning on using the first one in a deck building guide because I really like that deck. Pretty proud of it. And this one is less handmade. Although I still did, I'm pretty sure half the cards are different from the one that inspired me to make this. But still, it doesn't feel like my deck completely. Because I did take inspiration from that other deck. Somebody was using it in a grand challenge. And this is a pretty good pro player. I forgot what it was, but it was either it was Rascal's Spear Goblin Graveyard, and so I decided to, instead of making it poison bait, I made it fireball bait, and added in the Royal Hogs. So I just go with Royal Hogs here. Musketeer marching down the left lane. I do have Rascals to defend whatever he does. Fireball bait is really defensively sound. I don't know why it's like that, but just think of all the fireball bait cards like Skelly Drags, Hunter, Musketeer, Rascals, Barbs, and the Zappies are all really good on defense, not so much on offense. But really what you want to do is get them to spin their fireball on their offense. Here, I knew he was going to place the bomb tower, so I just decided to place a preemptive flying machine. That heal spirit does connect to Skellies and heals up the Rascal Girls and the flying machine. These barbs were placed a little weird. I was just trying to place them fast enough. It does still only get one hit. I just kind of try to cycle, get my flying machine at the ready, and earthquake the bomb tower. I put earthquake in here because I did not really need fireball with the delivery, and this is a big tip for anybody who's looking to build a deck out there. Put royal delivery in there. Like if your deck is lacking a little bit, just put in royal delivery. It can it's such a versatile card. It can defend swarm, tanks, win cons. Used to be a lot better at defending win cons with the pushback, but it's still a decently viable card. I just decided to take that damage. I didn't want to place anything else to give him more fireball value. So I placed the Zappies on top of the hog once it connects to the tower. Flying machine connects to the musketeer, and he just snowballs here. It's kind of a desperation snowball. I go in the opposite lane because I knew it was a desperation snowball. I EQ the bomb tower and the lower tower. And at this point, all I have to do is cycle. So I do cycle all my defensive cards in this lane. Now, if I did not have, Earthquake in this deck, it would be an impossible matchup because he does have Fireball and Bomb Tower. You can just Fireball on offense and Bomb Tower on defense, and it's pretty much as simple as that. So, but we are able to take away that win. Royal Delivery saving us there against that final hog. This match took a while to find. Sometimes classic challenges do that. I don't know why. And sometimes they're pretty much instant games. But I do exit out. I'm not sure for how long this goes, but I did want to talk to you guys about a new video idea I've been thinking of. It's gonna be a deck building series. How I build my decks. I've made, I don't know how many decks. I've made a lot of different decks. I made one and I went 17, and I got 17 wins in the global tourney. And I made this one, and almost all of my classic challenges wins are with a different deck. Only a few I've used more than once. Those are because I really do like them. So we are able to earthquake that Tesla. I knew he had Expo, so I knew he was going to play the Tesla. Played a preemptive earthquake, and this match right here really shows the power of earthquake against what otherwise would be a hard counter because he does have such a quick cycle with the fireball. Now, it's not close at all in the beginning stages. I placed a heal spirit because I thought he might place some skellies. He does just decide to go with an expo. I ready my rascals in case he wants to fireball those. He does not, so I just go in for rural hogs. Hogs are able to kill the expo decently good, or deal about half damage to the expo. Sorry, there's a stupid fly flying around my room. I want to kill it, and this guy's just kind of BMing me at this point. So archers and his cycle cards are able to kill my rascals before they get any significant damage. Flying machine in this matchup, it can be used to snipe either the Tesla or the Expo. But he was doing a good job of not playing his Tesla or Expo into the flying machine. I just decided to split Zappies in case he wants to predict a fireball, and he doesn't. I also want to split Hogs here and Earthquake in case he wants to protect the Expo with a Tesla, and he does fireball and log, but we still get the Expo down. So it's looking really good for us at this point. It does get a little bit closer thanks to my misplays. Well, they wouldn't really be misplays if he was a little bit of a better player. Sometimes people lose to worse players than them because they are worse. That might sound a little weird, but let me explain. So, a good player will try to make predictions of what his opponent will do, and a good player will see opportunities for predictions and take them. The reason a bad player might win against a good player is because he either does not make the prediction, and the prediction of the good player was predicting him to make a prediction. You know, I just realized that this sounds really confusing. It makes sense, kinda. I think it makes sense. But he does fireball that. Thankfully, one Zappy survived. He does not get a lock on for the duration of the game. He just uses fireball and log, so I just go for pigs and heal spirit. That was pretty much what we were doing the whole time, waiting for him to fireball our defense, and then just going into pigs to kill the expo. Flying machine is able to take care of the archers. This was where I messed up, I'm pretty sure. I wanted to get rascals down, but he does fireball almost, or right before I get my rascals. He does log, so I just zappies to reset the expo. He does get 1,000 damage off this expo connection, which is pretty bad for me, but I'm still in a considerable lead. I just go for pigs and heal spirit. He does log, pigs get some damage on the tower thanks to that west skeleton, giving the heal spirit the jump it needed. Flying machine is doing a great job of killing the remainder of the expo. I just go barbarians here just to bait out the fireball, and he does fireball. I just go with Zappies here. I knew all I had to do was cycle earthquakes and keep the expo distracted, and that's pretty easy to do in triple elixir time. So 30 seconds left in this match. I go for flying machine to snipe the expo. That's what I was talking about. Just try to cycle with some earthquakes right here. It's not even close at all, but it does get close in these final few seconds, I believe. So we do go with an earthquake. Expo is able to, he fireballs his zappies, and Expo locks on for the last 6 seconds of the match. It takes my tower down all the way to 600, but we still have a 400 damage lead, and we take that win against what otherwise would be a hard counter. But we do have the earthquake, so it's pretty heavily in our favor, even though he does have that fast cycle and fireball and log. So we do, and another thing I wanted to mention with this deck is you can bait out the log with the rascals, so you are able to play your heal spirit, and that can be used in a variety of different situations. You know, if they have barb barrel, you can't really do that because barb barrel doesn't kill the rascal girls, but it is a decent play some of the time. So I see Ice Wizard, I think of either my head always goes to Graveyard or Icebow, but he goes ahead and plays a Lumberjack, and I knew there's only one deck that has, or there's like 2 decks that have Lumberjack and Ice Wizard. It is either P.E.K.K.A. Balloon Freeze or a Golem deck, and he does go ahead and show his P.E.K.K.A. Usually this is a really good Zappies right here. Takes care of the P.E.K.K.A. and the Mega Minion. Golly, that was a bad voice crack, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry for your ears. But anyway, Zappies kill the P.E.K.K.A. I just cycle Flying Machine in the back. He does not have a big spell, so I'm thinking this will be an easy matchup. But this would be a completely easy matchup if he, unfortunately, right here, I didn't really make a misplay, but he just decided to go in without knowing everything I had. So I do decide to roll his delivery here, just to kill the balloon faster so it wouldn't get 2 hits. That would pretty much almost make me lose. But he can't. He just spent 9 elixir at the bridge, and then goes with a P.E.K.K.A. So I knew he had like no elixir here. He just had enough to play a tornado, I believe, and that does get some damage on the king tower. He's got 6, so I knew I can pretty much take it out with an earthquake whenever I wanted to. Just go for Zappies here to kill the P.E.K.K.A. Zappies are a great distraction. He freezes. Still, the outcome, not going to do that much. When I do go with Flying Machine, I might not have needed that Heal Spirit, but I did want to rather be safe than sorry. So I do go for the Barbarians here. Excuse me, guys. I do go with the Barbarians here. In preparation for Balloon Attack, I go with the Rascals, knowing I'd have the Zappies and cycle for the Balloon. This is a pretty bad road delivery. It hits nothing. I was expecting them to get done with the Barbarians a lot quicker than they did. Go for Rascals here just to be able to deal some damage. I'm pretty sure Balloon does not even get a hit here, and that's going to seal the deal. We take the win, and yeah, so pretty good games today. Get the 12-1 with this interesting Fireball bait deck that I just made. It's pretty good against the meta. I'd highly recommend it to you guys. Nobody sees these cards very often. Yeah. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will have another video out very soon on another deck I made. I'm planning on making a deck building guide, so subscribe if you want to see that, and like whatever the frick you want to do. All right, I'm gonna go now. Bye bye.